What's an unexpectedly well-paid job? UPS drivers can make close to 100k if you stay there long enough. Blew me away when I first heard that. I was a bathroom attendant in a fancy restaurant. Made hundreds of dollars a night in cash to do next to nothing. YouTubers would just copy Reddit posts into a voice thing and then upload it with the text on the background. If you have a strong stomach, cleaning up death and crime scenes pays very well and requires little education. Garbage collectors in New York are paid up to 112k, a solid salary considering you don't even need a degree. Sounds like a nice fallback plan for me. Mobile crane operator. Union guys pull over 200k and it's a trade that's pretty easy on the body. Utility lineman. There is a developing shortage nationwide due to baby boom retirements. It's well paid base, but the overtime is fabulous. Airline dispatcher. A girl I dated many years ago I met because she was living in my town, training to be an airline dispatcher. There are just a handful of schools that teach it. I had no idea what an airline dispatcher was, let alone how much money they get paid. Dispatchers at FedEx can make $150,000 per year or more. It also gives you a lot of options to advance at an airline, like being station chief at an airline. The girl I dated had a dream to one day be Air Force station chief in Tahiti. I don't know if she made it or not. There is a job in my country called chicken sexer. You're paid something like 10k euros per mission to touch newborn chicks and determine their sex. Court reporting. Stenography is a tough skill to learn, but plenty of court reporters earn over 100k and no college degree required, although most CRs will need to be certified. I don't know if this is true in other cities, but T and bus operators in Boston make bank. I've rarely met a higher paid, less engaged group of employees in my life, and I work in recruiting. Ditch digger. Actually, directional boring. Guy I know was literally a ditch digger, but got into this by renting specialized equipment just at the right time and right place. Fiber optic build out in the 90s. He will also say that he made it simply by being reliable and trustworthy. I do not know exactly how much he makes, but he has an 80-foot sport fisherman, probably costs 7-10 million, and he bought a 4 million property on a whim. Underwater welding pays a tremendous amount. The only one I know personally retired comfortably in his 40s. Self-employed cleaning services. I don't know exactly what to call it. My parents started getting paid $35 an hour cleaning a community center to around $50 from cleaning offices. My mom started it, then my dad joined in to help her with the hours and taking care of the house and kids. Eventually my mom got good contacts and started cleaning the offices of managers from factories, Sacramento politicians, and stuff alike. Can't express how proud I am of my mom. She turned all those shitty Hispanic cleaning lady jokes into something brag-worthy. I work at home as a closed captioner broadcaster for the news. I make my own schedule and make between $35 to $65 per hour depending on the job. Large investment to get started, but significantly worth the payout. Scrum Masters in software development industry. They are paid 6 figures for basically setting up meetings and being cheerleaders. They don't have any responsibility for delivery of work and they don't have any work beyond what I described. Longshoreman. If you are a senior member of a union, you make absolute cake. 180k plus a year. I drive machinery in a coal mine in Australia. I make about 170k. Even our new trainees are paid pretty well, about 48 per hour. I think it ends up being close to 90 to 100k. Easy money for sitting on your ass in an air-conditioned cab. Plumbers. They can charge $100 an hour easy because people are stupid about regular things. Power linemen make bank. Not a lot of people even know about it. In some states, corrections officers make insane money with just a GED and willingness to work overtime. Technical writing. If you have the ability to take complex technical information and simplify it according to the reading audience, you can make well over 100k annually. People ridicule English degrees until they find out how much can be earned as a technical writer. Collecting golf balls. So on the news, a guy makes over $250,000 traveling around and using scuba gear getting golf balls. At the right place waitressing. I got tipped $800 waitressing at a bowling alley for a team building company party. Hot dog vendors can earn 6 figures in a year. Autopsy tech. I started out making $50 an hour in Illinois. Just need an high school diploma and the ability to not puke at the sight of blood and guts. I loved that job, only left because I needed surgery on my knee. I'd totally still be doing that if I lived in a town with a morgue now, but I live in the Alaskan bush. Anybody needing an autopsy just gets sent to Anchorage. Addendum. To everyone bitching about $50 an hour being nothing, this was in 2009. Yeah, it probably isn't enough to have a family on, but I was a 19-year-old and it was my first job. Basically anything blue collar. Plumbers, electricians, heavy construction laborers, commercial truck drivers, the list goes on. Doorman at a big name motel. Tips, 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 baby. An office job, but you're secretly on Reddit.